guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited for today's video. I'm a few days late, but I did really want to join in on the Roulette Pan Collab. I don't even know what round we are on, but this was a project that was started by Rebecca and Alexey, who will both be linked in the description box down below, as well as all of the other information for this project. It's a random project with a bunch of different product categories or prompts. We randomly roll in 6 prompts and choose products that correlate to the categories for those prompts, or choose products that correlate to those prompts. And that's kind of how this project works. So if you're interested in seeing my introduction, stay tuned. First, if you've yet to subscribe to my channel and you like project planning content, or you just like to chit chat about makeup, I would love if you'd consider subscribing before moving on. And other than that, let's jump into the video. I'm filming this super last second. I'm planning to film and then immediately edit and upload. It's Saturday. Hopefully I get this up, because starting tomorrow, we're starting palette week on my channel. So if I don't get this up today, then I can't get it up for a week because I have my whole life planned out. I feel like I'm not explaining this project very well, but there is a spreadsheet, which will also be linked in my description box, that has 100 different categories that could be selected, categories, prompts, whatever it might be. And we randomly generate 6 products to work on at a time. It is rolling and will be ending on January 23rd. And we just choose goals for the products that we choose correlating to those prompts. Hopefully that makes enough sense. I'm sure for many of you, this is not your first time catching a Roulette Pan Collab series anyway, but I am going to be pulling up the Pretty Random app, and I will be generating 6 numbers between 1 and 100. So we get number 70, number 62, number 1, ooh, number 18, number 13, and number 58. So I'm going to go look at what those prompts are and choose products that correlate to each prompt, and I will be right back to share those with you. Okay, so that actually took me longer than it usually does, I feel like, but we're gonna go category by category, and looking at my products, I'm like, I was not the most strategic in picking these products out, but I still feel like I can be successful with many of these and hopefully roll some things in the following updates so that it's fun. It's always like most fun when you get to roll new products in. So I'm just gonna go like numerically from 1 to 70, I think was my highest number. But starting with number 1, the prompt was a product in a category that you are best at panning. And I would say my best panning categories are probably lip products, such as like lip gloss or lip balm, not liquid lipsticks or lipsticks by any means, but lip gloss, and also primers. So I decided to go with, now I'm like, should I have gone with the primer? But I do feel like I can finish this up pretty quickly. This is the Tower 28 Lip Jelly in the shade Fire. I think that this is a really fun shade, and it is more sheer, but it does have some pigmentation to it. I don't feel like I would buy this shade again. I definitely prefer the like milky line. Here it is right here. But I've used up quite a few of these already this year. And I thought about choosing my last milky Tower 28 lip jelly, but I know I would replace that and likely still will repurchase some Tower 28 lip jellies come the next Sephora VIB sale. So I'd like to move out some of the shades in my collection that I don't feel like I will repurchase, just to clear out some room for some inventory. This is again what the shade looks like. And if I focus super heavily on the Tower 28 lip jellies, I can get through them in like 4 to 6 weeks, especially if I put this in my car and I'm constantly reapplying in my car. I've mentioned many times on my channel, but I have a pretty long commute to and from work. So I always have like a lip product that I'm focused on in my car, and I'm constantly applying it. So I am right about here. So there is still about 3/4 of this product left. If not the next update, I definitely think I'll be rolling this out 2 updates from now. Next up was a product that claims to be good for your hair, skin, and nails. So for this, I decided to go with my Bumble & Bumble Hairdressers Invisible Oil. This is, I think, the oldest hair oil currently in my collection. I have a bunch of like trial sizes, and I really am trying to keep my like hair care and skincare and body care collection as curated as possible and not constantly just feel really bombarded with those categories. So I would just love to move this out of my collection. It is not my favorite hair oil. I definitely prefer the Moroccan hair oil, so would love to just get this out of my collection and out of my life. I do have just under half of this product left, and this is something that if I put it out on like my bathroom counter, I'm pretty good at remembering to use it, but if it's not top of mind, I forget to use it. So I'm hoping that I can quickly get through this. This will probably take at least 2 months time, but that I am confident I will move out by the finale. My goal will be to finish that. Prompt number 18 is a product that reminds you of your favorite show or book. And this one was a little bit tough, but my sister just gifted me a couple of these lip products from Give Them Lala Beauty, which is Lala or Lauren's brand from Vanderpump Rules. I love that show. I am always down for good trashy TV, and Vanderpump Rules never fails to deliver in that category. So rather than going with my lip gloss in this category, I decided to go with the cushion cream lipstick in the shade Send Nudes. I recently reviewed this in one of my makeup monthly hauls, which I can leave linked below, but I said it was not my favorite formula by any means. Here it is right here. It actually swatched pretty opaque there, but this takes quite a bit of layering on the lips to get the opacity that I'm really looking for. So it's not my favorite product. I don't feel like it has a great wear time. It is a lot more comfortable than your average liquid lipstick, and I feel like it is a good nude shade. So I'm hoping maybe 4 months time, probably. I don't know if it's unrealistic to think I could finish this up, but that is going to be my goal. I would love to just continue to work on that. Number 58 was an item in a pastel shade, and this one really tripped me up because I feel like I don't have a lot of pastels in my collection other than eyeshadow, and I didn't necessarily want to choose another eyeshadow, but alas, I did choose my Menagerie Cosmetics Pastel Pup palette. I felt like it was very fitting because pastel is in the name. And I don't necessarily want to give myself a goal of hitting pan on anything, but rather I think I'm just going to give myself a goal of using each of the shades in this palette 2 times each, which I had given myself a goal on this same goal in, I want to say, my Deck of Panning project pan at the beginning of the year, and I was not successful there. I ended up rolling it out. I think I had gotten like the veto and I chose to roll this out. So we're gonna go for that same goal again, every shade 2 times, and we'll see how we do. This could be interesting. Maybe I'll bust through it right away and maybe it will not be a success story. But that is the product that I chose for that prompt. Prompt number 62 was an item with broken packaging, and this was another tough one because I feel like I don't have a ton of products in my makeup collection that have broken packaging. I do have one item that would have been perfect, but it's currently going in my Partners in Cream project pan. So ultimately I decided to go with an eyeshadow palette. Annoying, but I'm going with my Too Faced Pumpkin Spice palette because this does not close all the way. Like it doesn't snap shut, which is actually really irritating. And I've currently just began working on this like lid setting shade as the next shade that I'm focused on in hitting pan on. I basically rotate through my eyeshadow palette collection and choose base setting shades in each palette to try and hit pan on, and this palette doesn't have any other pans in it, so I would love to just add another pan to another palette in my collection. And my goal for this is going to be to hit pan on the shade Whipped Cream. I will say I think that the formula in this palette is more powdery than I'm used to in Too Faced eyeshadows, so I'm hopeful that maybe I can hit pan a little bit quicker than I usually do in a Too Faced palette, and maybe we can roll this out next month. But if not next month, for sure I think we will be rolling this out by the November update. And then the final prompt number 70, was an item with gold or silver, either packaging or the product could be gold or silver. So I chose a product with gold packaging, and I chose a third lip product to work on. But if you guys don't know, I am currently heavily focused on my lip categories and really decreasing them for my end of year makeup inventory numbers. And I figured with this just being a little mini, hopefully this is something that I could fly through really quickly. I also really like the shade of this product for this time of year. This is the YSL Tatouage Couture Matte Stain in the shade 23, and it is this really beautiful, deeper, like mauve-y burgundy shade. It's actually really comfortable on the lips, and it offers just a really nice almost like sheared out stain. It's a really nice product. I actually really enjoy this, and I think it's really comfortable on the lips. So I thought that this would be a good product to try and either hit pan on, or try and either finish up by next month, or hopefully in the November update. I feel like by the November update we could have some really good success stories within these products, so stay tuned for that. But that is going to wrap it up for today's update for the Roulette Pan collab. Thank you again to Rebecca and Alexey for just inviting so many people to join and for creating this project. I know this is always one of my favorite projects to be a part of. I will also have all of my other project pans that I'm currently participating in my description box, so check those out if you want to see more panning videos from me. Other than that, thank you so much for sticking around, for supporting my channel as you guys always do. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.